Hola, estudiantes. Well, we're going to be reviewing present progressive again. So we're going to just quickly go through the regular formulas, and then we'll be looking at the irregular constructions. Okay, so remember the present progressive is used when you're showing an action that is happening right now. And to do this, you're going to use this formula. It's going to be a star plus an ando or a yendo verb, which is translated ing like ing in English. Okay, that's the formula. A star plus a gerund. Okay, that's the ing verb. Okay, so it shows an action that is happening right now. So I conjugated a star for you again since we're a little fuzzy. Just remember the yo form ends in oy. There's accent marks on all of them except for the nosotros form. Okay, so a star will be easy. Next thing you have to remember is how to form your gerunds or your ing verbs, okay? Remember, if it ends in AR, you drop the AR and then add ANDO. So for hablar down here, you would drop the AR and you would get hablando, and that would mean talking, because hablar means to talk, so this would be talking. Okay, for an ER-IR verb, like vivir down here, vivir meaning to live, you would drop the IR and you would add IENDO and you would get viviendo, and that means living. Okay, so to form the present progressive, you need a star plus one of these ando or yendo verbs. Okay, and they're called present participles, but we'll just call them ing verbs or gerunds. So let's look at some examples. Estoy comiendo. I'm using the verb comer, meaning to eat, so this would mean I am eating. I am eating. Okay, and this one I'm going to use the verb cantar, which means to sing. Okay, and see it becomes cantando. So it's going to be ella está cantando, means she is singing. She is singing. Here I'm using the verb escribir, which means to write. So here I'm going to change it to writing. So Marco está escribiendo is Marco is writing. Okay, so I wrote those down here. Remember, these are all happening at the present moment. Okay, now we've looked at the easy way to form the regular formations of the gerunds, the ing verbs. Here are the irregulars. In most of these, you just see an E changing to an I, except on dormir, you have this O changing to a U. Okay? Now remember, these will all be translated with an ing on the end. So don't forget that. I'll write that over here on the end. Okay? So decir means to say or tell. You get diciendo, so that would mean saying or telling. Pedir, the E changes to an I, and you get pidiendo over here, see? And that means ordering or asking for. Okay? Repetir, the second E here changes to an I, and you get repitiendo. That means repeating. Seguir, the first E changes to an I, and you get siguiendo, and that means following. Servir, the first E changes to an I, and you get sirviendo, serving. Vestir means to dress. The first E changes to an I, and you get vistiendo. And like I said earlier, dormir, that O is going to change to a U, and you get durmiendo. And these you're just going to have to memorize because they don't follow the normal pattern. Okay, and then the other thing you have to remember is that creer, leer, and traer all gain a Y instead of an I for an ending in their gerund form. So they have a spelling change, okay? Alright, so creer means to believe, and it changes to creyendo. Right here it's a Y. Instead of adding I-E-N-D-O, you'll be adding Y-E-N-D-O. It means believing. Leer, same thing. Instead of adding the I-E-N-D-O, you do change it to a Y. So you get leyendo, which is reading. Traer, same thing. Y instead of an I. Trayendo means bringing. Okay, so Ana está durmiendo would mean Anna is sleeping. Notice this is a U and not an O. Nosotros estamos repitiendo. This is an I instead of an E. And it means we are repeating. Los chicos están pidiendo tacos. The boys are ordering tacos. Notice here that E changed to an I. These are examples of the irregulars. I'll put that up here. Irregulars. Just not quite like the others. Okay, and one more thing. when you're dealing with direct object pronouns, which remember direct object pronouns are how you say it or them, okay, they can come in two places, okay? You can either put them before the conjugated verb, which the conjugated form of a star, okay? So right here I have it, Maria lo está comiendo, okay? Lo means it, here. So Maria is eating it, okay? So notice it can come right there before the está. Or your other option is to actually attach it or put it after the gerund or the ing verb, which would be this verb. You can attach it to the end, and I'll show you that. So you would get Maria está comiendo lo. See how we attached it right there? Now, if you attach it, be very careful to go 3 vowels back, 1, 2, 3, right here, over the E and add your accent mark, okay? So if you attach a direct object pronoun to the end of your iendo gerund verb, your ing verb, make sure you put the new accent mark, okay? So, that's all I have for you. Go do your lesson assignment and see what it is, and make sure you check your reference section. And I'll see you next time in class. Hasta luego.